Welcome to part 5 of our 7-part series on PX Plus 2023. In this video, we are going to discuss the use of ordinal keys. An ordinal key is a numeric value assigned to a record when it is created. They are often used to assure consistent access between tables. For example, if you only used an abbreviation of a client name as the key for a client record, then other tables would tie back to this information using this abbreviation as the key. However, should the client change names, the key would likely need to change, breaking the relationship between tables. To resolve this problem, a simple index number is assigned as the key to each record, then this index is used in other related tables. Now when the name changes, the index remains the same, preserving data integrity between tables without having to rewrite all related records. When this approach is taken, we generally assign an additional key to the record based on the record name or description. This allows easy access by the end user. In the MySQL sample database, the customer file has an ordinal key of customer number. When a record is added which does not specifically include a value in this field, the database will assign a unique value automatically. If we were to create a file maintenance page using this table as defined, the system would require the user to enter the customer number field to access a record and assign new numbers when adding records. This would not be desirable. To address this issue, we will tell the PX Plus data dictionary that the primary key is the customer name, and the customer number is a secondary unique key. We will start by launching the Data Dictionary Maintenance utility and select the Customers table. Clicking the Define Keys button on the toolbar will allow us to change the current key definitions that came from the MySQL import. The primary key consists of the customer number. Selecting this key will allow us to remove the customer number and then replace it with the customer name. We can now add a new alternate key for the table consisting of the unique customer number. Finally, we need to tell the system not to supply the customer number when adding new records. In PX Plus 2023, this can be done by selecting the desired element and enabling the DB null if empty option. Since we don't want the users to be able to change the client number once assigned, we will mark this field as read-only. Click Update link to record these changes on the Customers table link file. Now that the table is defined, we can create the file maintenance page for the customer table. Once we select the Customers table, we can head directly over to Step 6, Fields, to lay out the page. On the main panel, we will place the customer number beside the primary key, which is now the customer name. We will create a general tab containing the address and contact information. An accounting tab will hold the sales rep and credit limit. We can now have a look at this new page in the browser. Select Setup and then the Links option from the top menu. Here you can add customer maintenance to the sidebar menu. Select Customer from the sidebar to launch the customer maintenance page that we just created. This completes our discussion on using ordinal keys. The new features in the PX Plus 2023 dictionary and the file maintenance generator simplify the handling of these keys. Join us in Part 6 where we'll discuss how the PX Plus query system can be used to add even more functionality to your application.